Hey everybody, welcome to a new video on my channel here. I've actually done this sort of before, but it's been a long time and I haven't done this video series in a while. So let me just kind of explain a little bit what it is before we get into it. So I call it 30 minutes or less. This is basically my version of a Let's Play. It's also kind of my version of how some channels and stuff have, you know, the first 15 minutes of this game or the first hour of this game or whatever. So I've decided to do 30 minutes of gameplay of different games and stuff. Now it could be a brand new game, it could be a game that maybe has been out for a while, but it's just mostly the first 30 minutes of a specific game that I will be doing each week. And hopefully you guys will like this series. I am going to try to do at least, like I said, one a week. And without further ado, this week what we are doing is Monster Hunter World. Just to let you know, I have never played any of this entire game series. I know nothing about this game series at all, other than it's been out for a while. I know this version of the game, Monster Hunter World, is the newest one. It is something that a lot of people have been like raving about and anticipating for a while, and that just got released on console. It's coming soon to PC. But I would just happen to be at Walmart the other night, and I was looking through the red box, and they had this, and I was like, this looks good. Let's try it out. So that's what I did. I went ahead and rented it from the red box. I've got it for a couple of days, did some footage of it here, and we're just going to go ahead and we're going to get right into it. So this is the first 30 minutes of the game with a few things kind of cut out of it, like the first cutscene and a few pieces here and there to make it fit within the 30 minutes. But it is the basic 30 minutes of the game with doing at least one quest. If you guys like this series, let me know. I will try to do more of it and maybe kind of make it an ongoing series, but we'll just have to wait and see what happens with this. So, hope you guys enjoy it. Without further ado, let's get into the game.
Sometimes you have to poke them hard. Yeah. They can be very dangerous. Good friend.
Yo! Did you hear? We're almost there. You ready to grab this new world by the horns? Don't know about you. It feels like ages since I left home to join the commission. So, nervous? Believe you me, I get it. Anything could happen to us, but hey, that's happened.
Hey, aren't you one of the A-list hunters?
What? No way! So are we! Hey! Tell us your name!
Alright, at this point, I was able to go into character
how about a
creation, which
toast?
I did have to cut that out for time. But, yeah, it's got a pretty decent character creation tool
A-list!
in it, which is pretty
And the
good.
commission!
So, no faults with that.
Cheers!
I enjoyed it.
So, tell me, what's your theory? The Elder Dragons must migrate to the New World for some reason. After running the research commission for 40-odd years, the Guild's itching for an answer. They say the Fifth Fleet's got the best shot at cracking this case, and I agree!
Keep it down. Hey, speaking of, A-listers usually operate in teams of 2. Have you sat down with your partner yet?
Something I actually just now noticed about my character is he kind of looks a little bit like Solid Snake.
Listen to that. Getting rough out there. The waves are picking up. And that's gotta mean landfall. You're on the A-list, right? Huh. Meowdy-do. I'm not psychic,
Meowdy-do.
but I do have pretty good ears. Ah, put her there. I happen to be an A-lister myself. Whoa!
Oh, I've seen this. This is Titanic. Except it didn't hit an iceberg, it hit a lava or something. But I know what happens at this point. It didn't go well for Jack and, I don't even remember what the girl's name was from Rose. Jack and Rose. It didn't go well for Jack and Rose, so, or at least not for Jack. And at that point, it pretty much puts you on this rock lava island here. And this is kind of where I guess it picks into the tutorial right here. And one of the first things I noticed about this game is the controls are, they're not fluid. Like the movement isn't very fluid in it. It's kind of a little bit wonky, I guess is the word.
Hello? Anybody there?
And he climbs like,
hey, it's
I don't
you!
even know what that is. You
Look
could
what
call it
happened to the
climbing, I
ship.
suppose.
We have to do something! It's not safe here! This way!
I don't think we need to get to the ship. I think the ship's going to come to us.
We need to get out of here! I've got an idea! This way! Whoa! Watch yourself! Hurry! Oh, wow, wyverns! Ugh. I think my first encounter would be filled with so much packing. Shoo! Shoo! No.
Yeah, because shoe really will work on wyverns. I mean, you know. Of course it will.
We're on! I knew it! Time to hitch a ride and get off this thing! Come on, let's go! Get a good running start, then jump!
Oh, so much for my running start. Oh, it did work out well in the end. I mean, so far, the cutscene animation is excellent in this game. I will say that. The movement isn't very fluid. It's a little janky. The cutscenes are really, really good.
The new world.
The dialogue is completely awful, but that's what to expect from kind of a Capcom game anyway. I will say this, though. The voice acting in this game actually does get on my nerves quite a bit. But I'll live with it because it's actually not too bad of a game, really, considering I've never played any of these before.
Huh? No.
I'd enjoy it a lot more, though, if they would actually just quit talking. Now, it's not just the cutscene
Somebody
animations
must
either.
have
The
set up this
graphics in the
camp.
game are actually pretty decent as well for an open world game like this. It's pretty good.
I found this in the tent. It has a map in it. Well, part of one at least. Looks like we're right around here. The Research Commission's base of operations is here. This is where our ship was supposed to dock. For now, I think it would be best if we make our way to base. The map should help us find our way. Look, the Research Commission's
I
headquarters.
think the game actually
Come on,
kind of
let's get
reminds me a
going.
little bit of a cross between, like, if you took Geralt from The Witcher and you put him in Ark, kind of is what this is somewhat like. Because you're hunting monsters, so you got to do all the stuff kind of like in Witcher that you did.
According to the
hunt
map, to
the
get to
creatures and
HQ,
stuff, so-
we need to.
But the monsters that you're actually hunting remind me so much of, like, dinosaurs and stuff from Ark.
These Aptonoths seem every bit as docile as the ones back home. It looks like we need to go around. Something's up. The scout flies are gathering. I had the scout flies memorize my scent earlier. If you lose sight of me, just follow the scout flies, and they'll lead you right to me. We can push our way through these vines. Okay, easy there. Don't pick a fight if you don't have a weapon. We need to hide.
Okay,
Come
what the
on,
hell am I
this way.
supposed to do here?
Hurry!
I'm gonna hide? Oh. These are...
Hurry up and hide.
Can these things not get my scent? I mean, they literally
Hurry
are
up and
watching me
hide.
try to hide in this bush. They're right next to me, and yet all I gotta do is crouch and get in this bush. And, oh, okay. Obviously their eyesight is absolutely horrible, and they have no sense of smell. Not very good hunters
Look
in
for
this
some
case, are
brush
they?
you can hide in. Okay, the coast is clear. Let's get going while we still can.
And there's an achievement. My first achievement of the game, actually. Those who know me know that I love my achievements. I love them a lot.
Nothing can stop us.
Well, except this 50-foot wall.
Wait, there's something here. What is this track? There's more over there. Let's check it out.
does not bode well. Oh, well, she's dead. Let's just move on. I won't have to listen to her annoying voice anymore.
Don't mind me.
I do mind. I was waiting for her to get killed, actually.
This way. Hurry.
Okay, let's go.
Move.
You know who's missing from this game? Barry. Where's Barry?
Move.
Maybe this guy's Barry.
That is not good. What are you waiting for? Get over here.
Looks like a cross between a Baryonyx and a T-Rex.
Come on!
Jump! Hey,
You all right?
let's go.
Okay.
I'm perfectly fine. I've only lost my sense to be able to talk. That's it. For the rest of the game, I won't be able to talk at all.
Wow.
Amazing, ain't it? Just look at this gate. It's like nature meant for us to build a stair right here.
Well, it's not really a
Stara.
gate, as it
I
doesn't
like
have any
it.
doors on it. It's more of an archway, but, you know, semantics.
The rest of the Fifth are already here. You're the last to arrive.
Well, you know, I did get trapped on a giant elder dragon on the way in, so, you know. That slowed us up slightly there.
Okay, set him down here. Take it
I'll
nice
need to
and...
tape up your shoulder. Hold still for a bit.
Hey, you guys made it.
Be right back. You're alive.
Had it rough, huh?
Hey,
When we couldn't find you two, we were starting to sweat bullets.
you scared us. We were talking about going out to look for you.
All's well that ends well.
Thank God you showed up, because, you
Hey,
know,
we need a hand.
we really didn't want to go out and look
Sorry.
for it.
Come on.
Catch you later.
Oh, my God. Oh.
This here's our trade yard.
This is the one thing I hate about
Guess
these
the
games
name
like
says
this,
it
is
all.
The voice acting is so bad.
Look at all the
I know a lot of people
people.
love these things like this,
Stuff.
but you know, like it's kind of like
Incredible.
anime in a way.
Right?
And I'm not a, I kind
We've
of
got
like a
it
little
all.
bit of anime, but not a
We've
lot.
got hunters to do all the exploring,
I'm more
scholars
into
to
Vampire
do the
Hunter D and
research,
stuff like that. Even if
technicians
the
to
voice
keep
acting
them
in those
going.
are not good, but
This place is the beating heart of the Commission. Wait here a sec. Commander, I found him.
Welcome to Astera.
oh, they didn't even bother with the voice acting in this part. Oh my God, seriously? I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It kind of annoys me that they're not talking and I have to read it, but it also annoys me the fact
Your reputations
you know, I think
precede
it's a
you.
good thing because then I don't actually have to listen to them and their bad acting. So I don't know, give take kind of thing.
Well, off you go.
All right.
Okay,
So apparently he said
I'll
some
give you the
stuff,
grand tour.
and I got to listen for a horn.
Let's start by looking for your
In
pallet.
the meantime, this guy's going to give me a tour.
This
So let's
is our
check out
stockpile.
our main
They carry
base
most of the
area.
basic
This is where
necessities.
everything is going to be
You
based
should
out
drop
of,
by later to see
to
what
my
they have.
knowledge in the game. It's kind of like the central hub.
Next is the smithy. It's this way. Over here. You're with the Commission's 5th Fleet, right? The old man in charge, my grandfather, was with the 1st. That was a long time ago. Me? I'm not with any fleet. Born and bred right here. Never even been to the old world.
I thought about cutting this part out of the video, but then I thought, you know what? No, we're showing off the first of the game, and this is literally introducing you to the hub. So I thought this was kind of important, so I kept it in.
Here's our smithy. This is where you can craft weapons and armor. You'll be here a lot.
Wow! Look at this place. Want to check it out? Ooh, it's toasty in here.
Well, you are next to a furnace, so, you know.
Next up is the canteen. Let's check it out. Want to get going?
The canteen? I am so there.
Over here.
So apparently in this game you have a friend slash pet. I don't know what they are essentially, since I've never played the games before, but they're called palicos.
This here's our canteen.
So they're your best pal, and they're calicos. So they're
Hey,
palicos.
over there.
And when you're doing your character customization, you can also set up the customization on what your palico looks like as well. You can choose the color and other things like that. I think honestly that's going to be one of the main things I kind of like about this game, because I love
knew
kitty
you'd pull
cats.
through.
I actually named mine Thomas, which I named him after my
Right. We're calling
last,
for a
well, not my
council.
last cat, but
Come
one
on.
of my last
Yeah.
cats that I had, who unfortunately got killed by a coyote.
Now that you are all
so-
here, let us begin council.
So I wanted to kind of, as a tribute, I named him after that.
After tracking a migrating Elder Dragon across the sea, the 5th Fleet have finally arrived in Astera. Give them a... They're a fine group. Worthy comrades who will help see the Research Commission's long efforts finally. Would you like to say a few words?
Thank you, sir. We're ready to roll up our sleeves and get our hands dirty.
This here is the Commission's core team. You should all get to know each other.
Looking forward to it.
Now, down to business. The latest monster to make the Elder Crossing is known as Zora Magdaros, a huge monster with a mountain of fire upon its back. The Research Commission's job is to discover exactly why the Elder Dragons are migrating to the New World.
Elder dragons have been with us since the dawn of time. Altering the ecosystem, reshaping the land, leaving disaster in their wake. Once every decade or so, they flock to this continent. But for what reason?
With the Fifth's help, we will find the missing link.
Here, here.
Now we're talking!
Hunters,
Oh my God, that
for the
guy
time
has the
being,
voice of my
I need
dwarf
you to
from World
focus
of
on
Warcraft.
investigating our Jagras problem and securing Astera. Start by investigating the Jagras' habitat. Find out what makes them.
Right. We're on it, sir.
Everyone else, you know the drill. Make sure these hunters have everything they need.
Now we're talking!
Did he
You
just say
two,
Mew got
Make
it?
it a priority to learn how we do things around here. You'll find good teachers, so don't be afraid to ask.
You heard him. Stick with me and you'll have no problems.
The Fifth's banner promises a change in the wind. It's your job to fulfill that promise. All right, dismissed.
Okay, so far what we've learned out of that council meeting is that this game is going to
Over
be
here.
littered with cat puns, and apparently we just got our first mission as well. So we're going to go out and we're going to hunt these Jagras, and the Jagras are those things we first encountered, the
inside your-
snake-looking, lizard-looking, raptor-like things. So let's check out our main quarters. I did cut some of the footage out of this. Basically, I spent a lot of time trying to choose a weapon, which was, we didn't need that.
We've placed some basic gear for you in that equipment box. Make sure to choose a weapon that suits you.
There are a bunch of different weapons to choose from, but I went with the bow. And I also cut out the next bit after that as well, which was me testing everything out. And, you know, basically
Alright,
you can go
this is
into a
our
combat
first
room and
job.
do some combat
Let's do a
training.
quick review of quest rules. Rule number 1. Complete the objective to each quest has an objective. You can't... Our current objective is to eliminate a specified number of Jagras. Let's check the map. We ran into some Jagras on the way to base. The small monsters, remember? I think we saw them somewhere around here. Want to check it out? Rule number 2. Use the supply box. The Commission supplies us with a loadout of certain items for each quest. They're in the supply box over there. Have a look and decide what you should take along.
Right. I also cut this part out as well,
Wanna
so I
get
went
going?
over to the supply box and grabbed a few things out of that. Basically, it's healing potions and stuff of that nature, so it wasn't really needed, and I was running a little bit short on time, and I had to find places where I could cut this out
careful.
so I could get the entire mission here into the video. So like I said, we're going to go hunt those Jagras.
Ready your weapon before attacking. Keep in mind that what you're able to do depends on whether or not your weapon is drawn.
Which shouldn't be too hard considering they
You're
can't see
investigating
or
or
smell you.
gathering items. You'll
You,
generally
you
wanna
can
keep
hide
your
from them
weapon
right
sheathed.
when you're... You can literally duck into a bush right in front of them and then
I'll
like,
mark
hey, where'd he
gathering
go?
sites and monster positions on the wildlife map for you.
You can gather honey and mix it with a potion to make mega potions.
Mega potions? That's mega crazy.
Over here!
I see you. You don't have to yell at me. I love the bow. The bow is one of my
pack of
favorite weapons to
Jagras.
use in almost
Those
any
are the
game.
monsters we're after.
Let's see how you hold up when you're on your own.
Combat's actually a little hard in this game. I wasn't quite getting the hang of like dodging and what my special abilities and stuff were.
They're on the run. Don't let them get away. Grab all the monster materials you can. You can use them at the smithy. Over here!
You can see I'm struggling with the controls here a little bit. I'm sure I'll get the hang of it with some time, though. I've been playing it for a couple of days. The more I play the game, the more I'm actually kind of liking it. So it probably is a game I would most definitely pick up at some point. There are just other games that I really, really want right now at the moment. So. Learn to dodge, apparently. I knew this one was behind me, and yet I was not concerned about it for some reason.
Keep it together, okay? Okay, let's head home and report back to the old man.
I think I actually may be hitting the power toe a couple of times there on accident. I don't know if it's actually hurting him or not, though. Alright, and there we have it. Quest complete. So, that is going to be the end of this episode of 30 minutes or less. 30 minutes of gameplay. 30 minutes of the first part of the gameplay, I should say, of Monster Hunter World. So, my opinion of the game so far. I kind of like it. It's I don't really know what to say about it, honestly. I mean, this isn't really a review. This is just more just kind of my first opinions of it. It's a decent game. I kind of like it. I will probably pick it up at some point, though it's definitely not on the top of my list. But it is quite enjoyable. A couple of things I don't like about it. The movement isn't very fluid. The controls are a little awkward. And the voice acting is absolutely terrible. But then again, to be fair, it is a Capcom game. And I have never seen a Capcom game that did actually have any decent acting in it whatsoever. So that's my first opinions of the game, and that is 30 minutes of gameplay of the first of the game. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this, and if you want to see more of Monster Hunter World here on my channel and more of me playing it, definitely leave your comments below. Let me know if you like it or not. Until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Hey everyone, if you'd like to help support me and my channel, I have a Patreon page where you can do just that. You can pledge anything from $1 or more. Anyone who pledges $15 or more gets a unique, specially designed roller coaster and Planet Coaster made just for them. My little way of saying thanks. You can also just send donations as well if you don't want to join Patreon. And you can find those links in the video description below. Every tiny red cent I make from these means the world to me and is extremely helpful. If you're interested in my PC setup that I work with and play on that you see here, every piece of the system is described below with links to Amazon if you want to purchase them or anything else. Thanks for tuning in my videos and my channel. If you aren't already a subscriber, click that on the screen below. And you can also check out a few of my other videos on the screen here as well. You can keep up to date on what's going on in my own little world via Twitter or watch me stream live on Twitch as well. Links are in the video description below. So wherever you are in the world, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night.